It's a banaro.
What's that?
Sibiritira patala.
Okay.
You unaja wancha. You want John Wish.
Come on.
You not ever palava. You want choice. You get Oka. You want wrong with speed. What you want show? You want show? What you want show? And I mean, I just came a little. Where my hand not reach, I cannot force you. You're not on salary, but you want them a check. When the moko finish, then you start to bid. You're not got here, then you want some more weed. You can pay bills, then you want everything. You say the food not sweet, but you still eating it. Tell me what it forcing you to chop it. You unaja want ya.
Yo.
You want John Wish.
Look up.
You not ever palava.
See?
You want choice. You get Oka.
Look up.
You want wrong with speed. What you want show? You want show? What you want show? Go.
All I think you doing my hand inside. While I ever ask a friend, tell your hand on inside. You want the pizza, don't eat pizza, you hungry kata. Slow your speed down, get prepared for the rebounds. You only wish you realize you only got one child. You go for meeting to bring your child, then you start to cry. The thing you not able, you go that you will show the give up. Making money with you, then you spend it on labor table. Your family crying and begging, they can't go on the table. Watching yourself on big show, that fake flow. You get big muff, then you say you big shot. You got down to a fold, you get beat hard. You talking too much, your mouth full of salaba. Soon I take break, you prepare for a palava. You better stop it, I have it, I think it's necessary. Don't let me scary, I hear it, I think it give me headache.
To my vision, I'm good for strapper. Strapper. To my vision, I'm good for hustlers. Strapper. Now they do to my easy button, you English kata. And you know, say your Oka stay in the garage. You not get mad, you still want out of shit dada. Younger black, but the money you want take seat. You not want dream, but you choosing anything. You can buy square, but you want something sweet. Your teeth are covering your mouth, but you want image. You not get self when you send it for credit. So why you got me booty? You not get TV, but you just buying this. You not get boyfriend yet, then you want marry me. So out the sky, they make me fall from. You unaja want ya.
Yo.
You want John Wish.
Look up.
You not ever palava.
See?
You want choice. You get Oka.
Look up.
You want wrong with speed. What you want show? You want show? What you want show? To my vision, I'm good for strapper. Strapper. To my vision, I'm good for hustlers. Strapper. You unaja want ya. You want John Wish.
Yo.
You not ever palava.
Look up.
You want choice.
See?
You get Oka. You want wrong with speed.
Look up.
What you want show? You want show? What you want show? It's a banaro.
Ow, takunche.
Sibiritira patala.
It rains on the beat.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tony Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson Talk Show, TGIF. Today is Friday, February the 17th, 2023. Welcome to my show. Before I even start, let's take a few seconds to mourn with the people in Europe, especially in Turkey and Syria, who are still reveling from this earthquake that hit these two countries. Let's take a few seconds. May the souls of the faithful departed rest in perpetual peace. Good morning. It's in the mid to upper 40 degrees in Providence, Rhode Island. I got some things to show, but let me touch on it first. You see what's happening in Liberia? As friends of Liberia, we want to facilitate and respect your sovereignty. So when we declare people sanctioned or designated to designate people for sanction. We also want to respect the fact that the government of Liberia has a judiciary system. And so we are waiting for your judiciary system to take action. This is the statement from Mr. Joel Mayberry, the U.S. mission to Liberia head at the Liberian embassy, at the U.S. embassy in Liberia. So let me bring my correspondent on, who is currently in Nimba County. Oh, man, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay this morning. I'm okay. I'm in Ganta.
Yeah,
The
but
city of Ganta.
so how's everything up there?
Yeah, Ganta is kind of quiet. And you can see life in the city.
Show
But there's
us the
party
city.
life in the city.
Show us the city.
Yeah. Yeah, the city is okay. But
Yes, city.
there's party life in the city. Oh, there are a lot of complaints around. There were some difficulties. A lot of challenges people are faced with. But I'm in
Sure.
Ganta State anyway.
Show us the city, son. Show us the city.
Yeah, this is Ganta. This is part of Ganta. You can see Ganta City,
Yeah.
Estanically Road, Guinea Road,
Wow.
and the city of Ganta is a booming city.
That brings back nostalgia.
Yeah, it's a booming city. It's so lively. And, you know,
So what are you doing in Ghana?
I came to escort a team. They asked me to escort them here in Ganta to do a relief at the hospital.
Medical team.
Yeah. So I will see some photos from the hospital.
Good. You got some people
Yeah.
to talk to?
See that?
You got some people to talk to?
Yeah, I got a lady here on the side frying a fish. She's a market woman. And I'd like to talk to her. What's your name, madam?
For me, I've been selling food my name is Mimi, yeah, from Nima County. I'm presently residing in Ganta.
You can see yourself?
I see myself very
Okay.
clear. The business here, for me, I'm selling food. Everybody can buy food. I will not support job where I left government. Job where government been doing well too.
Sure,
It been doing it best. Because when you get plenty of opposition, they're behind you, nothing good can go on. But job where that one person I know that even they're talking about, he said clear. He can react, nothing. But he just there working. What the opposition is doing now? Nothing they're not doing. They're just forcing no hold it behind Joey. The way I do the one. In Liberia, everything we teaching president, who will work president to sit there. For them to carry on development. When the other person come there, they get power with the other person. When the other person go there, they get power with the other person. So what really they want to do in Liberia, they say, no development for in Liberia. There's all kinds of things. When it comes to food business too, when it comes to the rest business happening in Joey here, they're not making fun. They're doing nothing. They're everything at Joey. So when the cost of nothing, you are eating before Joey exists. Your parents, they're taking care of you before Joey exists. They're seeing the small roads and seeing like Joey paying all in Monrovia that they're seeing the road from here to Ganta to go second they're going on. Complex going on. Although the money was in the World Bank, but at least 3 years time he implement the order and going on to Jai today.
So how you compare Ellen government with this government?
For me, that is city. No difference. No difference that is city. They say Joey I left government have a business. I said doing hell down to the he's so kill. Oh, you so happy. So now Joey they have me.
So you fry fish for a living?
I'm frying the fish now for my dry rest. I can prepare dry rest with Tennessee kitchen, honey sauce with pepper sauce, with fried fish. Now I can sell. Sometimes I cook soup.
So you from that business you send your children to school, right?
For this business, they want to see my children in school. I don't have them. For this business, I send my children to school. They eat. We do everything in it.
You can see your clear?
I'm seeing you very clear.
Okay, for this business you send your children to school, and for this small business you build a house. This is her living.
Wow.
Okay, bro, I'm talking to the next lady.
Okay.
No talk.
Thank you.
Finish again.
Our correspondent is in Ganta, Liberia right now.
Yeah, I'm in Ganta, the city of Ganta. You cannot talk to me, mama. Excuse me, ma'am. You cannot talk to me 1 minute. How are you? What's your name? You see her?
Yes.
Okay, that's Marcy. She fakes cookies. So what do you do? When you cook, you fakes? Cooking and cold water she's selling. And that's your living. You face to send her to school, right?
What you think about the school system? What
So
you
you
think
make
about
money
the
out of the
school
cooking?
system?
How about the school business in the country? How is it looking? Say that. But can you afford to send her to school? From a petty market, right?
Education is supposed to be free, right?
The schools will be free, right? They say government says it will be free.
I was not able to pay to send a book for them. All of them to school this year. So 2 questions are sending only 2 questions going to school this year.
Only 2 going to school. So she cannot afford to send her to school.
Yes.
Only 2 children going to school, the rest not going to school. How many children you got? 4 children. Only 2 in school and 2 not in school.
So education is not free.
Okay.
It's never free. So no, the school not free, right?
Yes, sir. All right.
But government says school free.
That's why they love free.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to get to another next person.
Carry on.
Yeah. How you doing, sir? You cannot talk to me. The press. I'm from Morovia. I'm from the press log S communication. We just want to know about the life in Ganta and how things going on. He's a money changer in Ganta City. A businessman. You see him?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name, sir? Peter Mendy. And how your business going?
Very slow.
Why you think it's slow?
We don't know. Even the money they print, the same money they put out, you can't see it. Anytime you go at the bank, even if you give money to someone, they will always take the old one from inside and say, we want new money. You can't find it. The coins they print when they give it to someone, even Liberian refuse the coin from us. We don't know what happened.
So what's the rate now in Ganta?
We're doing 160 to $1.
$1 to $160 dollars. So how's business going?
It's slow. Most of our customers are the rubber buyer, and also the rubber is slow. Buyers who are not buying the rubber from the buyers. The trucks are many at the Firestone factory over there. Business is not going on. Some of us will give them money to get by our money. It's very difficult.
So you compare this government with last government, Ellen government.
Yeah, Ellen government was very better. Even though people say that anytime when another government leaves, we can praise them, but I think it was better. It's better you take your hard time while you find your day-to-day activities to feed your family.
So you are saying things are difficult now on this every regime.
Very difficult.
So how is it coming lesson?
We need to make changes.
So how's the education program like the system like brought? And the school system?
The school system is coupled with the same activity because when you pay the instructor, they will teach your children well. But when you not pay them, what they after is to get money from them and get them a grade.
But government says school fee should be free.
School fee is free, but teacher fee is not free. You need to pay them so that they will be able to teach our children good.
So you're paying school fee for your children?
They got school fee and teacher fee. Oh, we just lost the transmission. He's back.
You cannot talk to me, sir. You cannot talk to me. Fees are not free. Schools are not free. Government schools, they pay. Only private school, you pay money, but government school, you gotta pay teachers. Why is true that the government says school should be free, but they're not totally free. That's what you are saying.
So how's the situation in Ghana?
In Ghana, how's the situation, school system in Ghana here? Things are getting bad. Maybe all over me. But you're not making profit, but you're still selling. So this now you can send your children to school from this. Okay. With a little profit making. And what's your name? Never done. It takes 3 or 4 days, but we can even make a profit.
Sam, your screen is frozen. Sam?
Yeah, your screen frozen.
Yeah, go out and come back in. Sam. That's our correspondent who is in Liberia. He's in Ghana right now. He slept there last night. And he's talking to people around the town. You can see situation tough in the country, man. They say education is free, but people are not going to school. So we have some issues to deal with in our country, man. Let's look at this one here. We know the judges having problems. Judge Blamo, let me move this. He's not connected yet. Judge Blamo Dixon just passed a ruling that all the judges in Liberia are supposed to be paid $36,000 because the harmonization program was illegal. I mean, there's all kind of things going on. Sam is back. Let me bring him back.
You can hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, you're back on the Sam.
Yeah, the screen was frozen.
Yeah, I know.
It was heavy argument here, heavy noise here in the market, in the street of Ghana. So it's just seeing money exchange business now. It's seeing business argument. And Ghana is so lively. But at the same times are hard, things are difficult, yeah. Money changers are not getting the end result before. It takes 3 or 4 days before you even make a profit.
Wow.
Your motorbike rider cannot talk to you 1 minute. That is a bike rider. And how's the business going?
The business is doing slow.
What's your name?
Call me Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
So how you compare this government with last government?
The government will have done more.
Look at it.
Yeah, we also have more. We're thinking that the government is going to be good people, at least for good people.
Look at the screen. Look at it.
Yeah. Good people now. We have to get it up.
So how you go to school?
I'm a high school graduate.
Oh, so you run a bike to go to school, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to college now?
No, I don't go to college.
Why? So you're going to ask why you're not going to college? Hello?
Yeah.
That's CDC, man.
No. Are you a citizen?
I'm a citizen.
But why are you complaining that government is so difficult?
Actually, the government is one of the government will do for all. Government not doing for all now.
He's a citizen, but he's just enchanted.
He gets enchanted, yeah.
Just enchanted, yeah, you know. And he's riding bike to sustain himself. He's at a high school, but no money to go to college. He's a young man. So what are you gonna say about this? What are you gonna say to the world? What's happening in Liberia?
It's not a community, but what is coming from? Can't help our people, our situation, our living situation, our lifestyle. To get better education. Some want to go to school but don't have the hand. They find out to go to school to extend our education.
So are you gonna vote for this government again? Coming to October?
Actually, I did make a decision for myself.
Yeah, he's not so certain to vote for this government coming October.
Yeah, he made this decision for himself.
Yeah, all around you travel around Ghana, it's the same old thing. People are not too sure. They are leaving CDC. They are coming back to the other parties because CDC has failed them. That's a cry in Nima County as a whole.
Did you hear that Prince Johnson and Joe Blocker met yesterday?
Prince Johnson, yeah, I heard it from people. They are still giving support of Prince Johnson, and Prince Johnson will definitely give support to Barker, but not George Weah.
Well, they didn't know why they wanted to discuss. They didn't know why they wanted to discuss. They said whatever they discussed, but that's the situation. The kingmaker is meeting with Barker. So, they want to join the coalition with that.
Yeah, they are hoping that it happens. They are hoping it happens. Or Prince Johnson is discussing with Barker. Do you think that marriage will hold? So are you in support of that?
Yeah, I'm in support because Prince Johnson is discussing with Waka, Honorable Jeremiah Kwan, who is a political leader. Wheresoever he goes, will follow him.
You hear that? So they are giving support to Prince Johnson and Barker. And lots of people in this country are turning to Barker and Prince Johnson because Jeremiah Kwan is the political leader of MPR. And so they are giving support to Barker. So the big news. They are all happy for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Sam, you got anything to say before you close out? How long you gonna be in Ghana?
I will soon be leaving. But if I get trans now, I'll soon be leaving. So I'm hoping you to get me out of here.
You going back to Monrovia?
Yeah, I'm hoping you now to get out of here. All the quarters are passed. I mean, people are so happy that PYJ is giving support to Barker. And we hope that it happens by October. Let's get this government off our back.
Well,
It's desperate. It's desperate.
They say they're going to have some more meetings before they have more. What is your thing about?
We hope so, man. We hope so. We hope so. It's a big news in Nima.
Okay, you got anything to say before you close?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. At the medical center hospital, no drugs.
Wow.
I was there yesterday and this morning, yeah, no drugs. And we can't supply to some of the baby mothers. I mean, they are in dire need of medication. It's a need that will come to help them. Especially the Ghana Methodist Hospital, where we visited. I was seeing some photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll put it up during the next show.
Yeah. How much it costs to leave from here?
Yeah, how much it costs?
It's $30 to leave from here to Monrovia.
Liberian dollars.
$30 US, not Liberian dollars. $4,500.
Wow.
Yeah. Things getting expensive. Gasoline so high.
So how the road?
The road is paved. The road is paved by Ellen.
All the way to Ghana?
All the way from Banga, Ganta, Monrovia, Sanigole, it's going towards Lukadua border.
Wow.
Yeah, road is paved. So tight.
Is that in the southeastern region right now?
I tell you, yeah, man. Things are still difficult in this place. The temperature is so high, Rod. If you can give me your hand now, I'll be happy to leave it there. I got nothing to hear now. Yeah, I tell you, Rod. Just to tell you that we'll take me from here Monrovia this morning.
Look at my man, you take care of yourself. We'll talk to you now.
All right, I'm standing by.
Okay.
For your call. Yeah.
Take care, Sam.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah, good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our correspondent in Liberia. Right now, he's in Ganta, Nimba County, and he's talking to people there and trying to get the feel of how the people feeling and thinking and the situation up in that region. So we know that Prince Johnson met with Joe Blocker yesterday, Vice President Joe Blocker of the Unity Party. Prince Johnson got the movement for Democratic and National Democratic something, blah, blah, blah. His party met with Joe Blocker and they sat down to talk. We still haven't gotten any news of what they discussed because everything is under wraps. According to the newspaper Front Page Africa that I read this morning, they said that they have a series of other meetings before they will announce to the public what they're discussing. So far, you can hear right now the people in Nimba County happy for that meeting. They're happy. They're saying that Prince Johnson will join Joe Walker and change the trajectory of the situation in Liberia. But anyway, my topics for the day were how we need to overhaul our economy. A timely need to overhaul Liberia's economic system, beginning with a reasonable pay scale for government officials and employees. And two, if Liberia will grow and prosper, diaspora Liberians must understand our role in the new Liberian dispensation. So let's talk about it a bit. We can't go on the way we go on. You know, everybody wants money. Look at the judges coming out now, they want $36,000 added to the pay. These people already carry home $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a month. And they're not satisfied. They're not satisfied. He's saying that the harmonization program was illegal. We don't know how illegal it was. Because when you listen to other people, the harmonization came about because of an act that emanated from the legislature of Liberia. So that meant it was a law that was passed that gave the Minister of Finance the authority to harmonize the salaries of government employees. And another thing, man, these judges have not been paying taxes in Liberia. This is unacceptable. Is it unacceptable? Are these people above the Liberian society? Nobody is above the Liberian society. When you're not paying taxes, you're exempt from participation in the Liberian society. Taxation is representation. So how can our judges be in the Republic of Liberia not paying taxes? And they piss off about that. You can't be pissed off about that. Every Liberian is responsible to pay your fair share of taxes. This is not America. This is not foreign countries. Our country is a poor, suffering nation. If these people taking home $6,000, $7,000 a month, why they can't pay taxes? Why they can't pay taxes? Come on, man. Come on, man. We know it's in our best interest to ensure that our judges live well so they can have no excuse for dispensing the laws of the land. That's why we give them all the immunities to make them happy. So when they're dispensing the law, they do it with impartiality. They do it with equity for everybody. They will not be bribed. They will not be corrupted. They will not be misled. They will not sway our law for personal gain. That's why we treat our judges so fine and well. And all the years they have not been paying taxes. But we can't go on like that. Everybody pays taxes. Taxation is representation. You got to pay your share. I don't care who you are. With all the immunities they got, with all the benefits they're enjoying, they can pay taxes. Now for this judge to come and tell us we got to pay every judge $36,000, pay the workers of the judiciary extra money and all that. No, that's craziness. Where we get that kind of money from? You mean all the money our country raising is just to pay taxes? Just to give to people to get rich? We buying cars for people not paying light bill, people not paying water bill, people living free in the government. What is this? And the masses of Liberian people are suffering. What is this? This is not what our government is for. For a few people to benefit from the economy of our country and the masses of people suffering. No. There must be a cap on government salaries. Government salaries, you can't, in a month time, the highest government people are supposed to be paid is $3,000, and that the president up there. But for everybody in our government to be going with 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, no. We must put a cap on government salaries. Our resources cannot be used to pay government officials. No. Our resources is to build our nation and strengthen the lives and livelihood of our people. It's not for one group of people. This is a real animal farm we're living in, where all the people at the top, they're doing everything for them. No. Everything in our country for the masses of the Liberian people, not for a handful of people. So we have to, if we have to revisit our constitution, if we have to revisit our laws, we have to, and we must. But this is insanity. What Ellen Johnson Sirleaf did when they came into power, paying people $15,000, $20,000, they say was to encourage people to come home to work. That time has passed. Her first administration was to ensure that professionals come home to lay the groundwork for the system. Whether they were successful or not, we know that a lot of money was stolen. We know that Ellen Johnson Sirleaf turned to nepotism to enrich her families. And this is not right. And now we're still reeling back from all the corruption, the stealing, the lies, the deceitfulness, the betrayal, the unpatriotic acts. We're just reeling backwards. And despite all the suffering our people going through, we showed a video where the children scooping water from the ground to drink and bathe and cook with. Oh, man, come on, man. Every time I think about that, my skin cringe. We have no love for our people. We have no dignity for our children. Why? We are leaders and men and women in our country. We see our country and children scooping water from the ground to drink and bathe with, cook with. And we find that acceptable? I don't find that acceptable. It's hateful to me, man. It's hateful. You know, I don't even want to think of that because every time I think about that, I gotta catch myself to see the children scooping water from the ground near the trash and dirt. Why? In this modern day and age, our country gone so bad. Our children can't even get water. We can't even build wells or pumps in communities. People got to go out looking for water. Come on, man. There's some people sitting there getting 6,000, 7,000, and they're still complaining because they want more money. The extent of the greed, the extent of the unpatriotism, the extent of the betrayal is too much. It's too much. Our people got to wake up. I will continue to be betrayed and misled and deceived and bamboozled by a handful of people. The time of the Liberian people is now. We got to stand up for what we believe in. So let me end on this topic because I want to talk about my diaspora people. Let me end on this. Take a coffee break, take a music break, and we get back. Well, yesterday I started talking about Liberians in the diaspora. If Liberia will grow and prosper, diaspora Liberians must understand our role in the new Liberian dispensation, in the new Liberian order, in the new Liberian community. We must understand our role. I started to tell you yesterday, we have a very significant role. And I can't stop talking about this. Since I started it now, we must go on. Because if we don't, our country will not develop. Look at our country. Everybody want to steal. Everybody want to betray our country. Even the U.S. government coming and telling us time and time again, yes, we sanction these people. We can't come in Liberia to punish these people. But just the mere fact that we sanction these people, your judiciary has a responsibility to act. A foreign nation that is greater than our country, that has more resources to investigate and find the truth, has sanctioned government officials for corruption and stealing in our own country. Why? Because it is impacting their investment in Liberia. And our people sitting down and letting these people run for position in October. It's not supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be that way. These people are criminals. When a foreign government with more power, more investigative tools, more resources, investigate people in our country and say these people have stolen, these people are rogues, these people are criminals. We can't just sit down and let these people participate in our government and let our useless, corrupt president support this thing. No, we have 3 equal branches of government. If the president is too useless and corrupt and cannot punish these people, we have other branches of government that are just as equal as the judiciary, just as powerful as the executive to take over the case. But instead of that, all our system corrupt. Our 3 systems of government, the judiciary, the executive, and the legislature, they're damn corrupt. When we have these branches of our government corrupt, we have nobody to fend for the Liberian people. We have nobody. Why? Because they are all damn rogues. And they will sit down there, see the corruption and stealing en masse in our country. And none of them will say nothing. Why? Because the president doesn't talk. And you see, this is where leadership is broken in our country. It's broken because our leaders do not understand the responsibilities to Liberia and the Liberian people. Because if you're in a judiciary and a foreign country has condemned people in the executive for stealing and the president still supporting these people and keeping them at bay, no, the judiciary, somebody in our country got to stand for integrity. Somebody in our country got to stand for law and order. Somebody in our country got to be patriotic and loyal to our country. But nobody in our country patriotic and loyal. We got sort of fools and useless people leading our country. They sit there and let these people run for election. They let these people stay in government. They let these people stay over our people. Why? You mean foreigners got to come and tell us time and time again, punish your rogues? Our whole country ain't got nothing but rogues. Because if people in the executive corrupt and the judiciary not saying nothing, the executive, the legislature not saying nothing, something wrong with our country. This is why it is dependent on the diaspora community to change Liberia. Everybody in our, let me repeat this again clear. Let me take my time to say it. Every Liberian in the Liberian society is corrupt. Let me repeat it. Every Liberian in the Liberian society today is corrupt. Okay? So, Liberian people cannot help our country. The help for changing Liberia must come from outside. But if our people on the outside are just as dumb and corrupt and useless as the people in Liberia, how can we change our country? We can't do it. Corrupt people from outside cannot change our country from corrupt people on the inside. No, we must have trustworthy patriots on the outside. But the only problem with our diaspora community right now, we got too many little educated children, just like the children in Liberia. The people in America here, the young people have no experience. They're all American oriented. They don't have nobody to teach them. EULA, the Union of Liberian Associations in America, that's supposed to be that's a very good organization. When I came to America, I couldn't believe that Liberian people have formed that kind of organization. And they have branches all over America of people respecting the main branch. But when the main branch does not know its function, when the main branch is full of people that just want to deceive and lie to our people in America and in Liberia for their own political aggrandizement, that means self-aggrandizement, political self-aggrandizement. They don't care about the country. They just care about themselves. What in it for me? EULA will die. For years, EULA has been an institution in this great nation, and the Liberians cannot even raise $2,000. That's unbelievable. That's unrealistic. To have branches all over the country, but you know something? When I went to EULA as an officer from Rhode Island, I understood the problem right there. Nobody had interest in the organization. The leadership of EULA didn't even know the officials of the different branches of the chapters. They didn't even know them. We sit in a meeting, and I'm asking people, who's the president of Maryland chapter? Oh, we don't know. Oh, we don't know. Oh, who's the president of Dakota chapter? We don't know. But what kind of organization are you running? How can you be the head of EULA and you don't have a chart of all the officials of the different chapters of EULA? I found that to be a very serious problem of incompetence. And these are the people that want to lead Liberia. These are the people that got master's degree and PhD degree, say they're leading our organization. How you lead the organization? You don't have a clear understanding of the leadership structure of the organization. Now, if I were leading, excuse me, because that's what I told them. I said, now, if I were the president of this organization, I would have a chart of every president, every board chapter, every board director, all the officials we listed down. When I want to call a chapter, I want to know who I'm talking to in that chapter. And I want to know that that chapter is active. How the chapter will be active when the heads of the EULA do not even have regards for the chapters. They don't even know who the chapter heads are. And that's why I have a problem with them. But you see, they try to divide EULA into Congo and country. And I don't play that kind of thing. I'm a professional. I bring leadership to the organization. I don't care where you come from. Where you come from got to do with your abilities to lead. Ain't got nothing to do with your ability to lead. So don't come tell me they make a country. Well, I care about that. My interest is, can this man lead? Is he honest? Is he trustworthy? Does he believe in what he's doing? That's all I care about. I want success. I want ethnicity and tribalism and all that bullshit and useless people who can't do the work. No. I want to succeed. People say, oh, Chesson, you the white man. Yeah, I don't give a damn what you call me. I don't give a damn. People in Rhode Island, you call us black Americans and all of that, black white people and all of that. They say, well, the white people. Why? Because I want to see things succeed. Because I want to see law and order. If you don't have no order, everything fails. When you build law and order and discipline, people understand their responsibilities. And when you're honest, People will be honest too because they know what you expect. Right now, as I'm speaking here to you, Liberian people know what to expect of me. In Rhode Island, in certain places, certain things will happen. They will tell people they don't know Chesson can't be involved with that. They will tell you straight up. They say Chesson in that? No. Why? Because I've maintained a certain reputation. I'm not a foolish man. I'm not a corrupt man. I'm not a man who rob people. I'm a law enforcement man. People know who I am. So when you tell the people, oh, Chesson involved with that, and the people say, Chesson, even American people come in Rhode Island and tell some people, oh, people who know me for years. I've been in law enforcement for 25 years. People know me. Say, oh, Chesson, they'll say, no, Chesson can't be involved with that. But the Chesson we know. So I build a reputation. I build a name. Because I don't hurt other people. I believe in what I do because I'm a Christian. And as a Christian, I want to see whether my abilities are true. Your abilities are not true when you corrupt. Your abilities are not true when you are stealing. Your abilities are not true when you cannot perform on the job effectively. That's not what I am. I'm a professional. I want to see results. I don't care about the money. I care about the professionalism. When you are that kind of way in your mind, people can't bribe you because your aim is not to get rich. Yes, you may want money too, like everybody else, but it's not to rob it. It's not to rob other people. It's not to be dishonest and steal. No, it's to put your professionalism to work and get paid for it. You say you electrician, be a damn good electrician. You're a masoner, be a damn good masoner. You're a carpenter, be a damn good carpenter. You're a mechanic, be a damn good mechanic. Just that people who are grown-up boys, be a damn good grown-up boy. But when you get caught, you got to pay the price. You know that. You know that. So everything you got to strive for perfection. And when we got that instilled in us, it's hard for us to be corrupt. I could have stayed in Liberia as director of ID card and legal counsel at the Treasury Department and stolen a lot of money that better not you them. I could have done that. But then now what I wanted in my life, I wanted to be a professional. It's not that I didn't want to steal. It's not that I didn't want to participate in all of that. It's not that, no, those are not the issues that surrounded my decision to leave Liberia. My decision to leave Liberia rested purely on the fact that I, Rodney Chesson, wanted to be a professional. I wanted to, all the things I read in the book about how people do their job well, about how people excel through their own means, through their abilities to be disciplined, to follow laws and rules and things, and to excel. That's what I wanted in my life. I didn't want to steal. I didn't want to get rich fast. I didn't want to have all the wealth in the world. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be a professional. I wanted to see how far my education could carry me. And after education, when I get in the real world, can I apply what I learned in the real world to make things happen successfully? That's all I wanted to do. That's why I left Liberia. I didn't join no people. I could have easily joined people to steal. I was young. I was smart, smarter than most people in Liberia. I could have joined the party to steal. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted to be a professional. I wanted to work in law enforcement and see how good it is to do my job the way I learned it in school, the way I learned how to do things, like the way American people do things. Why? Because American people are symbols of people who want to excel. of people who believe in their work and work ethics and being successful in what they do. You can't be successful in what you do if you don't have good work ethics, if you don't have good discipline, if you don't have good ideal of what is right and wrong. People look at me, they say, oh, right, Chesson, you're American people. No, I'm not American people. I just believe in things I do, like American people. I don't doubt things. I go to school and learn and believe in what I learn. That what I learn, I can put it into practice and succeed. Because I didn't learn it for nothing. I didn't learn it for they say. I didn't go to school to learn how to steal. I didn't go to school to learn how to lie. I didn't go to school to learn how to betray people. I didn't go to school to learn how to be unpatriotic. No, I went to school to be a good citizen, a productive citizen. And that's my job, to be professional, to really see that I can be a productive citizen. Anything I put my hands in, I don't have to steal. I can be honest and truthful and get rich. If other people can do it, why do we have to be rogues? Why everything we go in, we gotta go in with a mentality of stealing. What's in it for me? No, we can't go in everything with that mentality. We gotta go into things with mentalities of proving our self-worth. Am I worth it to carry on this job? Am I worth it to build Liberia? Am I worth it to unite my people? That's what matters to me. It's not the wealth. It's not the pride to say self-aggrandizement. That's pride in that area. It's not that kind of pride. It's the ability to work with people, to follow rules and order and be successful. Because we don't make rules because somebody want to look good. No, we make rules and laws because we see there are necessities in society for those things, because they make our lives better. They promote equity. They promote fairness. They promote justice. That's why we follow laws. And when you learn to be a law-abiding citizen, or you desire being a good citizen and following laws and things, you want to be a professional. You want to see things achieved. You want to believe in what you do, that what you do will bring positive results. Why you think I go to school for 16, 18 years, then I go to military and do all these things? Because I want to be a good, productive citizen. And the only way I can be a good, productive citizen is to understand that you got to seek professionalism. You got to want to be all that you can be. You got to want it. Even in the army, that's a story, and be all you want to be all you can be. Because that's a fact. You can be all you want to be, but it's not easy. Nobody will hand it to you. You got to get up and fight for what you want. So for us in the diaspora, our country will not grow, our country will not improve, our country will not develop until we in the diaspora understand that we have a great responsibility to our country. And that responsibility comes through us understanding why we are in this great nation, why we need to unite, why we need to raise money, why we need to be so powerful that we have an extension into American foreign policy for Africa, for anywhere in the world. We may even want a place in Congress as observers. We can do it. But we got to understand our purpose in this nation. God brought all of us in this nation to bless us so that we can build Liberia good. Because from Tottenham time, before Tottenham, I say Tottenham time because all of us, most of us here from Tottenham time. From Tottenham time, Liberia has not been going on the right path. It is time for us to put our nation on the right path. And for us to do it, we must have one mind one spirit, and be patriotic to what we want to see happen in our country. My hour is done. See, when I start talking, I can't stop. But this is true. We in the diaspora must understand our significance in this country. We are very significant to this country. We raise a lot of money for America. Our taxes and the hard work we do in this country generate a lot of money for this country. Why we can't use that same spirit to come together and have this thing work for us in Liberia? It can happen, but we need good leaders. We need people with vision. We need trustworthy people who will not be liars and betrayers. People who will understand this system and how to bring us together, to unify us, so that in solidarity we can push things in this country, money-wise, political-wise, social-wise, everything, to uplift ourselves in this nation, and thus Liberia. The time of the Liberian people is now. Let me lead you. Let me open the way for Liberian people to rise. I've been doing this thing for years in America. I'm good at it. You're listening to me, I will bring you all together. We'll raise plenty of money. And from here, we set leaders up who will go Liberia, not only to be political leaders, but to build our society as well. We can do it. We got competent people, but they just need to be guided and directed in the right way. Not the past way of stealing, what's in it for me, an eye for an eye, or two for a two. No. We got to do it the right way. With love, charity, and understanding that we are Liberian people. We have a divine mission. And only with the blessings of the Holy Trinity can we achieve all that we have. Aluta! Continua. My class is done. Attorney Commander Glapohkpa Chesson, class is done. Have a good day. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow.